morning. Welcome back to the Pineywood Homestead. It's Amanda, and I'm in the garden today gleaning some stuff. Well, I'm not gleaning. I'm actually just picking it because it's not leftovers. It's actually what's good. So let me show you what I got. My lettuce is what I'm primarily going after right now because I've got like 5 heads of it. And we've had some like really crazy weather. It's like up in the 80s, 90s, horrible humidity, and a few days later, we're getting back into the high of about 75 with low in the upper 40s. Y'all, that's unheard of in my area. But before I go pick my lettuce, I do want to show you that we planted this in the middle of the potatoes. I think it was the middle of March. And I'll put a link up here above for you to go check it out, how we did it. But if you can see, we are starting to get blooms. These right here are the Kennebec potatoes. They're already blooming, which Lord willing, that means they're producing. It's hit and miss with which ones are blooming. We're not getting a lot of rain, not as much rain as I'd like. The Adirondack blue ones that we planted, they're not blooming yet. And honestly, they're kind of scrawny. If you ask me, they're kind of scrawny looking. I don't know. But if you go down here to this end, we've got them marked according to these poles sticking out of the ground. These, let me think. Make sure I got this right. From that line here, that ends the Adirondack blue, this here, all the way to here are our seed potatoes that we saved from last year. They're doing beautifully. And then you come over here. This is interesting. We have like one that's over here. That was actually a potato that was left in the ground that sprouted. Love little surprises like that. And these over here, I believe that's a huge one. They're all blooming. I believe these are the russets. So that's kind of what is going on with the potatoes. Like I said, we planted these in the middle of March. They look really good. I mean, considering we ain't had much rain, I think they're looking pretty good. Like I said, my broccoli patch is utterly pathetic. I've never had one this bad. But it is what it is. They are coming up. This cool weather is actually helping them. You kind of can't see them, but here they are. A few of them anyway. So, but this is my lettuce. As you can tell, it is ready to be picked. It actually probably should have been picked earlier. I've actually been coming out here just taking little leaves off as I need them. But today, see, you can tell, here's my hand. Oh, my hand's horrible today. But today I'm actually going to pick the whole entire thing. Yeah, just gonna pick it, shake it. And here is a beautiful, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Head of lettuce. So I need to pinch that off right here, which I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in here and I'll come back and clean it. It actually covers the whole bowl. But I'm pinching them off because they're ready. Actually, they're kind of pitiful looking if you look about it. So we're going to be eating salads this week for either lunch or dinner, some tacos. Yeah. Oh, that's just, the leaves came off themselves. That stayed on. That's kind of pitiful looking. And I think I'm going to leave these 2 out here right now and see what I can just do with this. This right here ought to be more than enough to make a salad, some salads with, wraps with, using some tacos. Yeah, I think that should be good. But yeah, that's what is going on in the garden. That's all we are at this time currently picking. Blueberries are ripening. Blackberries are all over. We desperately need rain to plump these bad boys up. The blueberries, you can't tell, they're absolutely loaded. You can see now how the blueberries are. They're beautifully loaded. And here are the tomato plants. They're doing well. I put the what do you call it? The trellises around them, cages. We had a horrible storm the other day and I came back and they were laying down. I'm like, oh no, they're dead. I mean, they're like broke, but they weren't. But as you can see, they are starting to produce what that would be a tomato, but we are going to pinch it off because I want that plant to get a whole lot bigger before I decide to start letting the tomatoes grow on it. I need to go back and do that this evening. So yeah, that's kind of what's going in the garden right now. The cats, thank you, Miss Penelope, about the just putting, what do you call it, on it? Pepper. I still haven't done it, but I need to, but I haven't seen them in it. That's a good thing. Speaking of little buggers, there they are. I do have cucumbers. They are slow going coming up because they're so slow going up simply because this wacky weather. It's hot one day, it's cold the next. It's like crazy. No, y'all, go the other way. Go the other way. Get. They know they ain't supposed to be here. Get, Carlos. They know they ain't supposed to be in here. That one tortures me. So yeah, this is kind of what the garden looks like right now. Oh, the humidity is so horrible out here right now. It ain't funny. It seems kind of odd because you see, usually this whole entire thing is cleared and stuff. But like I said, we're not doing as much. But I do have some corn planted, chicken feed. I'm not sure if I showed that in the video or not. I might have to go back and look. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It's beautiful. Being in the garden's my peace, y'all. I'd much rather be outside than in that house. But you know what? It's Monday and my house is a wreck. It's a wreck after the weekend because I don't do as much as I normally do. And everybody in the world's home. So anyway, you guys have an awesome day. Get out there, plant you something. Cat, where are you at? There you are, troublemaker. And if you look at this lettuce, this is not exactly the perfect lettuce, but it is sweet, which I am like so ecstatically happy. Like I said, I'm gonna go in there, clean this off, put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna have me a nice fresh salad for lunch. That's enough to get a few salads and some lettuce for tacos tonight. Anyway, saves money too. And if I'm not mistaken, I planted that in the last week of February. And it is what is today? May 10th, I believe. Yeah. So anyway, how's your garden grow? You guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless.